Hello, and welcome to Chubby Bowl of Rice.
No, it's DingoCast.
Yeah.
Welcome to the DingoCast. This is Jesse.
I'm Jacob.
It's been a while.
I'm Zach.
Abba Davey.
So, let's talk about our mall experience.
It's a little while ago, but we were involved in some raids at the mall, and
Well, we weren't involved.
No,
It was a
we
pretty
were-
big
we were
PvP
involved.
battle.
Big battle, MMO style.
Some high
World of
levels were all
Warcraft.
fighting.
Yes, it was a raid
Yeah.
boss.
I was the raid boss.
Yes.
Yeah.
They lost.
That's how Mafia does it.
That's how Mafia does it. Yep.
That's all we're going to talk about on that
That's
matter.
basically how we summarized a giant event that was.
No, we're not talking anymore about it. All
yeah,
right.
it was quite uneventful for an event.
Yeah.
You thought it was quite eventful while it was happening.
Ah,
Yeah, I
Jacob
did.
was
yes.
freaking
All right,
out.
that's enough of that.
Yeah.
He's just
Let's talk
embarrassed
about that.
'cause he called
Let's
the
talk about
Okay,
police.
it.
fine. Let's talk about the PvP battle that went down.
Never
The
mind.
night
Never
after
mind. You
Christmas. Did
know
you
what-
guys hear about that?
You want to know what I
PvP
talk
or
about? You
PC?
know the PvP battle. The PvP battle. I
Oh,
want to
you
talk
want some
about.
PCP?
I would
Whoa.
love some.
I got you on the low.
You want to know the PvP battle I want to talk about? Wrestling. All right, Jesse. Let's talk about that PvP battle.
PvP battle I want to talk about? Wrestling.
Yes.
You want to know a little something about wrestling, huh?
Yeah.
Well, it involves a lot of kneeing to the forehead, and my last match, I actually just kicked him right in the face. I took your advice.
Thank you.
Isn't that illegal?
I was feinting with my hand, and I just kicked him right in the head, and he fell over.
For those of you who don't know, Jesse does wrestling. And
Hey,
it's quite a
stoner
sport.
dude. Can you get us some drinks?
No drinks in the studio.
Shut up. Get us some drinks. Thank you.
There's no cups or water.
Hey, stoner dude. That's
Yeah,
a
there's
great
no
Bring us
name.
the jug. Just bring us the jug.
Watch your language.
You're a piece of
Yeah.
Gotta censor that out too.
I don't care. I'll just censor out his entire mic.
Thank you.
Shut up, retard.
Who are you talking to?
Everyone.
You're
Okay.
wrestling. You.
Next topic.
Next topic. All right.
Next
we'll Move
topic.
on. We'll move on to the next topic.
David, do you have any ideas for the next topic?
Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse.
How
I know
was
Zach's
it?
been waiting for
I
this
know.
one.
I know you watched. You've been.
So
You've been talking about it.
we were
for-
going to see it when we were going to the mall,
fucking while.
but all that stuff happened. So me and Zach ended up seeing it the next day, or was it 2 days after?
The next day.
The next day, me and Zach went and saw it, and
They
it was
had-
very nice.
yeah.
It actually was bad. It was
No,
really
it
bad.
wasn't.
One
You
of the
didn't
worst.
go.
One of the worst I've ever
You
seen.
canceled. Shut up.
Actually, yeah,
Piece
you
of
did
shit.
cancel. F you, buddy.
I had more important things to do.
There's a lot of
More important
activity
things to
going
do than
on
watch Spider-Man
right now.
Loser.
Okay, that's enough.
Yeah. At least I could kick people.
Jesus.
I could kick people in my sport.
Zach.
Yeah,
I,
what
I,
sport
I
is
want
that,
you to
Zach?
demonstrate some
What
of your.
sport is that, Zach? What
I want
sport
you
do
to
you
You want me to
I
demonstrate?
want you to
You want me to
demonstrate
demonstrate? All
a
right.
spinning leg kick
Don't.
All right, spinning
don't.
leg.
on Jacob.
At least
Oh,
it's not me
boy.
this time.
We're gonna have to demonstrate this.
We need pure silence.
No, a
that's-
spinning leg kick.
Move the.
No. Spinning back kick. Spin.
Perfect.
Spin. Yeah. There you go, buddy. That's how it's done.
I
Let's
don't
show
know
off
if that was
our,
in frame, but
Our audience mic, guys.
That's how it's
Hey,
done.
everybody in the audience, scream at that mic.
No one wants to.
No.
That is
Thank
called
you.
screaming. Thank you. Can't force people to do things, all right?
Yes, we
live in
can. It's our show. It's our rules.
You know what? I'm going to force feed you
what are you gonna force feed him, Zach?
anything. Probably
Anything.
some clay. We all know how
yes,
good
yes,
that
yes.
tastes like.
Got any more clay?
No.
Do you still have the hot dog?
No.
I'm
Not the
joking.
past.
Damn.
Oh,
Roll
man.
out.
David's
What a
sad.
shame.
It's a sad
I
moment
need
for David.
sustenance.
So let's
Bah.
talk about the the political climate and how.
It's quite cold.
What do you guys think?
Where do you lie on that? Like, what's your political party loyalty or allegiance?
Which direction do you lie on?
I have loyalty in Kanye West running for president.
I don't know about you guys, but me and Zach, we're in the Viking.
We are
party.
Vikings.
We're Vikings.
There's left,
I
right,
forgot
and then
about
there's
that
Vikings.
one.
There's the Northern Vikings.
Yeah.
We are Vikings.
Me and Zach are Vikings, straight out of Scandinavia.
I'm an elf from Varenforn.
We
What
go
about
to
you,
political
David?
conferences with our
I
armor
prefer
underneath.
not to answer.
Oh,
All
all right.
That's a nice
Okay.
Yes.
If I've ever seen
Moving
one.
on.
He's a Nazi.
No.
If you didn't get it. If you didn't get it.
Neo or
Yeah, which
No.
kind of Nazi are
No,
you?
just the OG?
every
Yes.
kind.
Just
I
the
prefer
OG.
the Second Reich.
ah.
I prefer the Second Reich.
Oh no, not this kid.
That's rude.
They kicked him off of Chubby Bowl of Rice, and now he's just.
Good.
Wait, did that really happen?
Yeah, we banished him.
He's on parole.
Oof.
So, let's try not to get arrested. All right.
Okay.
What do you guys think about the Common Core math system?
Yeah.
Dude, Common Core's been trying to kill me for years. I tell you.
Yeah.
Those
The,
friggin'
the entire board
My
of education
question
is
is,
trying to
how
kill
do
you.
you change math?
the entire
set
education
in
system's been
stone.
trying to kill me for 10 years.
You can't just do
the
that.
state tests are bloody. They're bloody exhausting, matey. What is your opinion on the state test? Eh?
I don't take math anymore. Too smart.
Ah. Yes.
Well, sure. Why do I not take it anymore?
Wait, how
buddy?
can you not take math?
Because you don't
anymore?
go to school.
Yes, that's a perfect point of discussion. School and how painful it could be.
Fiddler is better than school.
That's a band.
Exactly.
Music is better.
Jacob,
than
what's the
school.
square root of 9?
Fiddler,
He's quite intelligent.
obviously. You guys like Fiddler?
All right.
Ah.
Real talk, all seriousness. Do you guys think a fighter should be able to fight with steroids in their system?
Only against other fighters on steroids.
Only if there's also
Exactly. There should
marijuana
be
in
a
it.
separate league.
Or a steroid dude
I'm
versus
trying
two
to have
guys.
a serious conversation here, but
No, me
no.
and Zach are being serious. There should be a separate league.
That's
for,
actually
for
my
drug
honest
users.
opinion. Like,
Dude,
if you're on
imagine
a-
that.
okay, but no, if you're in a league that
No, I think if everybody else
Yeah,
is
you should get
clean, then
kicked
you
out of
should
the league,
not.
definitely.
exactly.
That's bull.
But what they should do is like, here's your consequence. You have to fight two dudes, all right, by yourself. Or you fight another dude on
They should
steroids.
just have the whole
and
league
make
beat the life out of them.
Ethan Bradbury.
All right, you get kicked out of this league, and now you're in the league with all this the dudes on roids. All right, just have fun with that.
Imagine if they really did have that, like a league with just people just roided out.
Dude, that'd be hilarious. Like,
That's
dude, it
basically
really would, though.
WWE.
Just
Gonna need some
Spaceship.
Fantastic. I love that. That's a great idea.
Well, they say I gotta have
Blue
it,
pears
but
on the
I'm
mountain.
just
Fiddler
a
song.
drug
How's everyone's
addict,
Christmas?
and I'll never do nothing
How was your Christmas?
more.
How was your Christmas?
Well, they can
Stop
just
singing and
have it.
talk.
I don't
All right, you
care
know what? This
if
kid's not
I'm
gonna answer this
damaged,
question.
honestly.
David, how was your
Think
Christmas?
I'm poor.
I had a very normal Christmas.
Oh, it's just
Explain
the
normal.
flavor that I
You know,
want.
just not too much, not too little.
Savor
Well,
every
yeah.
second that
Explain
I
normal.
sort-
All right, because normal to me
Shout
is different.
out.
Yes.
gonna
New.
do
Well, what do you mean?
I want.
Like, what did you do on
I
that- on
don't
Christmas Day?
care
Christmas
if it's
Day.
not
Ah.
what you
Well,
want
my,
any
I woke up
more.
earlier than I wanted to because I have little siblings and they can't sleep in on Christmas. I then went downstairs, opened up my presents, and
What?
yes.
What kind of
What do
tree
you
did
get?
you have?
Not much. A light bright.
What? What's that?
Basically, it's like a box with like a light in it, and it's got holes in it, and you put little pegs in it, and then they're colored, so you could make. It's dumb, but I had one when I was little, so it was nostalgic.
Oh.
Yeah.
What do you get?
Quite interesting.
Yes.
I like that. What tree? Did you just have a normal Christmas tree?
What tree did you have? Tell me.
Audience, what tree did you have for Christmas?
What tree did you have on Christmas?
Personally, I had a Douglas fir.
That's
That's a good
interesting.
one. Nice pines on it. Get off our show. What are you doing?
I had a 2-foot tree.
Inferior
Do you
podcast.
really think you
Evergreen.
can come on our show?
Inferior podcast.
Really? No, speaking to the mic, tell me your honest answer.
We're podcastist here.
Your podcast.
You're in the big game now, buddy.
You're
All right.
in the big game now, buddy.
You're in the big league.
You're
You're in the big
Hey,
league.
this is the big game we've been waiting for, buddy. You're in it.
You could say what you want. I'm just gonna censor you out.
Let's talk about New Year.
Never seen
just
this
like
much
last
action
time.
How
in
was
my
everyone's
life,
New
so-
Year?
How was your New Year,
I-
Zach?
I drank
Oh, H2O.
Drink what? Yeah.
Yeah, what'd you drink?
Orange juice?
H2O.
a lot of champagne, so I didn't get drunk. Obvious.
Well, you're lo-
Hey,
I'm
we're
gonna
back
lock
40
myself
We're
inside
back,
my
boys.
room.
with this 40 hours.
Wow.
I thought that if I clean up my act, it'll help me understand exactly who I am. But I hate to say that it just don't work like that. I'm a special individual. I don't
Wow,
care.
we should start a band. Speaking, how should we do
Monshore.
that?
Monshore.
What
Monshore.
instruments do you guys play?
I play guitar
Oh, really? Why did you start playing guitar?
because I was influenced by a
Jesus.
great friend of mine. He's
Who? It
blonde.
It was Jesus.
Has a beard. I'm just kidding. It was because of Fiddler.
No, it was actually because of you,
Pretty
Zach.
Yes,
sure
it was. Don't worry.
Jesus,
Same.
but okay.
Oh, thank
Great
you.
influence, Zach.
Thank you.
Do the damn it.
What?
See, the best part about me having the microphone
No.
is that I can hear them speaking and respond to what they're saying, but they can't hear me at all. You know? It works out great.
Mozart over here.
Blink is trash.
It's alright to tell me what you think
Yes, I
about
believe so.
me. I won't
my
try
humble opinion,
to
at
argue
least.
If you guys
a
were wondering
whole
what instrument
bit
I play the
against
jazz
you.
flute.
I know
Dave
that
actually
it's
plays
You play
leaving
occasionally on
the
Sundays?
film.
Stop singing.
Any other day of the
Wait,
week.
are we
you can't
recording?
play.
I play sexy jazz
Yes, we're
flute.
recording.
I forgot.
If it's red,
David, what instrument do you
you're
play?
a goblin.
I play bass, a little bit of keyboard, and a tiny bit of guitar.
You don't play keyboard.
Really?
Tiny bit.
I'm
Oh,
a,
yeah.
I'm a percussionist.
That's what
Show-
somebody
show
who
us your
doesn't play
skills.
keyboard would say.
Show me
I
your
didn't
set of
say I
skills.
play it. I
I
said
want
I
to hear
play a
your
tiny
set of
bit.
skills.
I want
set
to
of
hear your
skills.
skills.
Oh,
Skittles.
I really
Skittles.
don't know
Oh
what
my
you guys
God.
were thinking by giving us
Jesse-
a microphone.
Jesse,
You're-
what
you're
instrument
not
do you
gonna be able
play?
to use
Jazz flute.
Any of this?
Told you.
I've
Sorry.
never seen you play.
You can have that, alright?
thank
I've
you.
never
You
seen
deserve it.
play jazz
I don't like
flute before.
nickels.
I don't like Nickelodeon.
Me neither. I'm technically a Disney guy. Yeah. Now we have two of me. I hope this sounds really bad.
Can't wait to edit
I do
that.
not approve of his
Retard.
language.
Whoa,
Bing, bing.
Oh my god! All right. So, how was your guys' break?
Terrible.
It was pretty good. Well, I mean, it was horrible until I saw Zach that Wednesday
No
Yeah.
problem.
at the mall.
Happy to
And,
have
I mean,
you.
it got completely ruined because the raids.
Yeah,
But,
all right.
Thought there was
Like,
a
let's
shooting.
actually.
We're
that
just trying to
completely
have a
fucked up my
fun
week.
time.
We went to the mall, and there was like multiple like.
There were 4
Fights.
fights.
As,
Yeah, there
as
was
soon
4
as we
fights.
get in there, there's a fight going on at the food court. That's where we were going. I was
That
trying
was
to get
our
some food.
warning sign.
That was the food, and we lose Zach. I'm like, wait, guys,
yeah,
where's Zach?
I got lost.
I was
we had a
joking
fight
that
going
Zach was
on.
probably going to hug him.
Yeah, Zach was looking for the guy to
Yeah, I
hug.
just run in the middle of the fight and hug the guys. Guys, it's all right.
Yeah.
But like, no, I was just walking, and then I see people running. I'm like, what? Why are they running? Let's try to figure out why. and then I lost you guys. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, they're probably going to Zoomies. So, no.
Yeah, probably going to Zoom.
Bing, bing.
That was a little.
And that's what happened
masterpiece.
at the mall.
Alright.
And then the next day we went, me and
Hamster
David
division.
went to Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. That got a Golden Globe. Pretty good movie.
Golden Globe.
Thank y'all for
Globe?
Golden Globe.
Grobe.
Next week
It's
painting
pronounced
Globe.
Grope me.
Can't do that.
Bob
Why?
Ross.
Come on.
Because-
Oh,
I like that.
Dingo.
David, that's too naughty.
Remember this.
Eagle 77.
You guys literally grope me on a daily basis.
Dodo, Bubba Dodo, Bubba Dodo, Bubba Dodo.
Get, I can't even do it.
What is your guys' favorite pastime?
Oh, Bubba Dodo. Oh.
Crying myself to sleep.
He's having an episode. It's like anyone who
Touching
sits in
myself.
this chair has an episode. David, and now it's Jacob.
He's just trying to steal my style.
Yeah, you're just trying to steal a style, all right? David,
Zach, what's your favorite pastime?
my favorite pastime?
Listening to
Legos.
Jimi Hendrix.
That is current time. I do it all the time. Pastime was Legos.
No, like how you? No, not past time.
Oh, I thought of it like
how
the
you
like,
pass time.
My bad. I listen to Jimi Hendrix, play guitar, I draw, and I read books. That's my pastime.
Jacob. Already?
Okay. Says the kid who doesn't have one. I'm sorry,
Oh
that was
my
me.
God.
Oh.
Roasted.
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
kid has a
pedo
question.
stash. Oh.
May I
How
ask me a
often do
question?
you shave that awesome beard?
Hey, just so you,
Well, all right, here's beard tips, all right?
Next
For
10
men,
minutes is gonna
a
be
lot of
Zach's
guys who
beard
grow
grooming
beards-
habits.
Yes, you gotta trim it, all right, if you want to. I mean, I trim the beard every like
It's the
2
coolest
days
beard
to
I've
just
ever
make
seen.
it, keep it.
You're
maintain
Every
the
7
beard.
days.
Well, thank you. Thank you,
Thanks,
man.
Tommy.
yo, guys, by the way, do not check out Chubby Bowl of Rice.
You should definitely.
Do
check
not
it
do
out.
it.
Chubby Bowl
I
of
encourage
Rice.
you to check out Chubby Bowl of Rice.
Dude, no, come on. It was like
What is
it
Chubby
was
Bowl
like
of Rice? Sounds like a podcast.
never mind. I was
Sounds like
I
a
was trying to get
poop
them
Do
to
you
check
like
it
rice?
Listen. Do you like rice?
out. Yeah, the rice was
How
indeed
chubby is the rice?
Self-conscious about your.
Special guest, special
I love
guest,
rice.
the guy from Chubby Bowl of Rice. Get on here. Get on here.
Again?
Advertise
Yep.
your business.
It's not very special if it's going to happen every
Let
episode.
us know how chubby your
Okay,
rice
now
is.
get off. Now get off, all right? We're going to edit this out.
Oh my God.
Not this one, buddy. Oh, man.
If you want to see how
This is
chubby my rice
definitely
is,
an
go on our
after, like-
podcast. Chubby
This
Bowl of
is,
Rice on YouTube.
this is an
SoundCloud,
after hours
SoundCloud,
episode.
Apple Music.
The
Everything.
bloody train is bloody late.
Another
Bloody
plug-in.
late. Bloody late.
I don't want to effing be here
Another plug.
You bloody lost, you
anymore.
bloody found, you bloody
I'm
stuck in
leaving
Chicken
forever.
Town.
If you miss me, whatever, I don't care. Tired of the way that you make me
Stop
feel.
acting like a baby.
Says the kid with a beard.
Don't put your
Yes.
fingers in my mouth.
All right.
Fingers away from me. Stop it.
Don't
Stop
know
it.
Zach,
Stop
but
it.
He's a lovable,
Jeff.
sarcastic.
Yes.
Watch your
Yes.
This has
English.
been a really
They
bad
wanna whisper
episode
more
so
stuff
far.
that they're not gonna
We're
hear
trying to have a
until they,
discussion.
Yeah, let's have a discussion. We need to edit something together.
I
Okay,
hate that. It's something.
so let's.
So what if
All right,
I'm the
all right. Let's just have the audience ask us questions.
He did. He asked us our.
So why am I
Wait,
the
what?
monster?
I just. Whoa.
All right, guys, ask us questions because we have
He
no
asked us our pastime.
Q&A.
What is your pastime?
Q&A. Q&A.
Q&A. Q&A.
You know what? Yes, camera guys. Q&A
what
time.
are your thoughts on rice and a certain kind of rice of a? It's.
What
that-
kind of
that
rice?
answers my
Well,
question.
chubby
Thank
rice
you.
is the worst kind of rice.
Yeah, it's.
I
All
hate
right,
I
that-
hate
that's just
rice
taking
in
it too
bowls
far.
too.
Yeah, I only eat my rice on plates.
cups.
Cups.
And
Chopsticks.
cups are alright too.
Cups.
I eat my rice on chopsticks.
The only
Individually.
rice that the only
Individually
the only
placed
chubby
rice.
rice that should be fed is if it's fed in a dog bowl.
Ooh.
In all
Jacob,
seriousness,
how'd you get
I
this
like
massive hole in your pants?
Oh.
Uncle Ben rice.
Okay, guys. I have a hole. Is this on camera, boys? If you see that hole right there.
Ow now, brown. Ow now, brown.
All right, guys. Guys, we're talking. Guys, stop
You're a
speaking
brown
into the
cow.
mic. All right, I got that hole. And
So what if I'm the monster?
I got
Was
it.
that in Afghanistan?
Yeah, I lost a part of my pants in Afghanistan.
Real interesting.
Yeah. You asked it. Okay. Ask us some more questions, because
What is your pastime? How do you pass time?
I don't know. We're off that sack. Do you want to talk?
What is this?
Already
What is
answered
your
it. I'm
your
asking
favorite
you.
thing to put on celery? Yeah, what?
Celery?
Kind of hungry.
Can we
I'm
stop
sorry.
talking about food?
Whoa! Don't.
Wow,
get,
you don't like talking about
don't get
food, huh?
snippy
No, I
there.
really.
Huh, kid?
I'm
You don't like
sorry.
talking about
I'm
food?
sorry, guys.
I like cheesecake, all right? I like that for dessert. I prefer pancakes for breakfast, maybe some Captain Crunch if I don't have enough time to devour the
Zach,
pancakes.
just,
wait,
just
wait,
calm
wait,
down,
wait,
all
wait,
right?
wait.
Just calm down.
That is my humble
Whoa,
opinion
Zach,
on
Zach,
food.
Zach.
I don't know, man.
Rachel Ray,
Ray's
he'd
pretty
have
good.
nothing on this guy. What?
Captain Crunch berries, or oops, all berries.
Captain Crunch
Definitely
with some graham
Frankenberry.
crackers.
David, I got.
Ooh.
I'm gonna
Oh,
go with
very
not bad.
No.
the median here. Crunchberry. That's where to go. Oh.
Dude, same. That's the bet.
We should just ask the audience questions.
That's
No,
not bad.
don't show them. Come on, man. They're joining for
That
our
was a
face.
total violation.
Yeah, it really was.
You can't change the perspective.
I mean, at least it's Fiddler
Yeah.
guy. Colin, right?
Sup, man?
Yeah, a little shout out to Colin.
Rick.
I'll only let
Rick-
you. I'll only
Rick
let you call
James.
me Rick.
Little
You
shout
call
out
me
to Rick
Slick
James. Don't show him again, dude. It was a little one. You can't do it twice in a
Oopsie.
row, man.
he's doing a little.
Do you want to get fired? All
I
right.
didn't realize we hired him.
No more.
Why do we have a competitor controlling the camera?
Why not? It's to show our dominance.
Zach, you're the new cameraman.
Zach's
No.
cameraman. I figured I was gonna end up being it.
There is.
Like-
we don't need it. That guy's
That's
doing
what I was gonna
fine.
do if I sat out this episode. I was just gonna control the camera.
In my humble opinion, that
Taking off the camera again.
I think it probably ran out
Why?
again. Did the SD card run out again?
No, he's.
Wow.
He wants to. We're gonna get really experimental now.
So I got a
Changing
question
the
for
Could be
you guys.
artsy.
All right, guys.
What do you think about?
My name
Yes.
is
Jesse.
I'll be
Jesse, I have a question
flossing. I'll be flossing. I'll be flossing.
We made one episode of DingoCast. This is the second episode.
No, we made
The-
two
things
episodes.
This is
happen.
the third
This is the
episode.
third one.
This is the
Oh.
third episode.
This is gonna be the worst. It's got the. But after this, it's gonna be all better. I
guys'
promise.
Zach, get up and move the
Worst
camera back.
mistake was giving me a microphone.
Okay. All right. Whatever. I'll
One-
be the
one
camera,
second,
guys.
I'm saying.
Colin,
Guys,
this one's pretty bad.
talk
right?
about
your
Monster
guys'
Hunter.
worst mistake was giving me a microphone. Like you get pretty bored just checking the audio the whole time. So
I don't think
I want to say thank you for the microphone. I get to have some fun too, but you're gonna regret it. You're really gonna
problem.
regret it, man.
Probably not. I mean, that wasn't my idea. We were just kind of gonna have it lingering.
Honestly, I
Just
think
you
that
guys
was a great
scream at
idea.
it Once
That
in
was a great
while.
idea, in my opinion. All right.
But yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I could have told you that.
Yo, yes, but you are a part of the podcast now. You are the backhand man. Backhand.
Jesse, have you ever read a book before?
No.
Yes, I have actually.
What kind
What do you think? I'm stupid? Do you think I don't read?
of? Dr. Seuss?
Actually, I've read. I in the 7th grade, I read a very high-level reading book.
What is it?
What book?
It was called The Ranger of Hammerfell, I think. I don't know.
Oh my God! Of course,
No.
of course, it's a Skyrim
Jesse
book.
just reads Skyrim books.
It was quite interesting. I had to do a book report on it.
Really?
A book report on Skyrim?
No, it was a book report on a book.
On Elder Scrolls.
The Elder
I didn't know
Scrolls
that they
lore.
made
The lore.
Elder Scrolls.
Tell us about the
There's
lore.
nothing wrong
We
with
could
it.
have a whole podcast of
nothing
Jesse
wrong
just
with it.
talking about Elder Scrolls lore.
Well, in the third
I'm
era.
surprised you're still keeping up with it. Like, how long?
Not really. I don't.
It's
I
gonna
don't-
You're
take
excited
like
for the
another
new game?
5 years.
Of course
to
I
come
am.
Out, though.
Who wouldn't be excited for the new game?
Yeah, point. Just like the next Tool album.
I think it's gonna come out next year,
2020.
Like
or 21 at
2020 or
least.
2019?
2020. We're in the year 2019.
Yeah, I know, but it's still very early, so. You know,
We are
some
in the
people
year
might
2020.
mix it up, all right?
Nope.
No.
Jesse,
Fair enough, fair enough.
I don't believe in that.
Jesse,
I hope.
what do you think about the whole
What's
Fallout
up?
76 catastrophe? Do you think anything's gonna carry over with Elder Scrolls 6? That's
I
gonna be a problem.
Definitely not.
Yeah, dude, if they messed up Elder Scrolls,
They're not gonna mess up the Elder Scrolls 6. That's too precious of a series to. Because
Well, Fallout
and
4.
and they would their
These are like some hot takes.
Hold
right
on, hold on, hold
their
on. hold on.
office would be burned down.
I
all right?
don't think Fallout
Have you played it?
76 is as bad as everybody
I
keeps saying
had.
it is.
I think I have 4 hours.
Yes, I
in
have.
there. I had fun for the first 2. Spent the next 2 trying to find something fun to do, and then I uninstalled it.
I haven't played it that much.
That's why you're
I've
enjoying
probably
it.
only played it 2 or 3 hours. But well,
Time is
I
the major
believe-
factor here in everything.
I believe that people are giving it a lot of because they're treating it like a normal Fallout game.
Oh yeah.
They're treating it as
Well,
if
what's the
it's
price?
the
Well-
next Fallout game and not just like Elder Scrolls Online.
What's the price of the game?
It's like a separate release.
But Elder
it's just-
Scrolls got a lot of online got a lot of too, right?
Yeah, dude.
What is the price?
$40.
Of
Let's talk about a good game that
Another
Spider-Man?
video game?
yeah, one
Monster
more.
Hunter World.
Yeah,
Monster
but also
Hunter
Black Ops
World.
4. We'll talk about Monster Hunter
Yo,
World
let's talk
first.
about a good game. Black Ops 4.
Dude, it is good. Have you played it?
Black Ops 4.
Have you played it?
Don't want to.
So you haven't played it and you're judging
well, I
it.
played
Who
Black
are you,
Ops
Nick?
1, 2, and
Nick
3.
Borngraber?
I don't like it 'cause it's new. It's new, so it's bad.
No, it's Call of Duty,
They
so it's
change
bad.
something, it's bad.
It's Call of Duty. That's why.
Have
it's
you
bad.
played it?
recent Call of Duty.
I mean,
But
that's
have
a
you
fair
guys
point.
played it?
That's a fair point. We haven't played it.
I've not
but,
played
like,
4.
if
It's
you
good.
play-
It's as fast as Black Ops 3 with Black Ops 2 in one movement. So like it's
I liked
just
1 and 2.
I mean, I don't know. It's apparently it's slow on console, but on PC it is like so fun.
You want to know a
I
game
didn't
I
play
like though?
3 either.
I'd like to know more about actually is Monster Hunter World because
That
that has
game's good, too.
dinosaurs and dinosaurs are cool. So
It has monsters.
tell me about that,
They're
Jesse.
not dinosaurs.
They're dinosaurs. Tell me about that.
Well, what I like about it is it's very rewarding in the sense that there's very challenging bosses, like very challenging bosses as you get later into the
I
game.
dig that design in games.
And not only does it reward you with like good gear, but it makes you feel accomplished because like
And the
Espe-
first boss is a Chungus.
especially when you like beat it by yourself, it's very rewarding.
I like rewarding games like that, like Dark Souls.
And
Yeah.
there's always the Chungus hunt every Friday.
And
There's a
also
Chungus
what I like is it has kind of like Dark Souls multiplayer, but it's not as like Dark Souls multiplayer. Have you guys ever played Dark
It is
Souls?
quite bad.
Oh, the multiplayer is god awful, dude. Cause like
It is
you have
quite
to put
bad.
down a soapstone, and there's a chance the soapstone won't even come up.
Yeah, you have to be a similar level. You have to be in the same area. It's a lot of
A lot
lot of stuff. Yeah. Nah.
But every time you fire SOS flares for people to join, and every time I fire one, someone always joins my game. Like I always
it's got a good community.
I always get 3 people to join it like super fast. It's a very popular game, so it makes it.
I don't want
And
Japanese.
multiplayer is nice
hacker.
and also in Dark Souls 3, if you die, then you have to redo the whole process of meeting up with the person and then
I had a
maybe seeing their
Japanese hacker
soapstone.
give me a whole bunch of souls, so it's pretty good. Yeah.
How many? Exactly.
A lot. Like a lot of.
He
was a
gave you
hacker.
7 souls.
A Japanese hacker gave me souls.
About 7.
That's why I like
About
Dark
7?
Souls. About 7.
Let's
Wow.
talk about Dark Souls, actually.
I like.
I
Dark
wish
Souls
they'd make
is
a
great.
Dark Souls 4.
No, they're done with that. They're actually done with that after the 3rd one.
But
Aren't
that's
they?
good.
Aren't they still making the? It's like the samurai.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Dark
Shadows Die
Souls?
Twice,
They released new. They
Sekiro.
released a new trailer, gameplay trailer.
Oh,
so
did they?
Put that up right there.
Wait, what's it called?
It's called Sekiro. Shadows Die Twice.
That game.
It's cool, actually.
looks
Is it
pretty
like
So-
Dark Souls?
Yeah, but when you die, you actually come back to life. I don't know how it works exactly, but you come back to life and you can do sneak attacks. Like it's not Dark Souls, which I like. Like they're good. They're a good
If you
developer.
die, you have one chance to come back to life. Basically, that's what the
Like
Shadows Die Twice
Borderlands?
thing is. Kind of like Borderlands. Yeah, kind of like that. There's parkour in it. He has a grappling hook on his arm. Basically, the way his left arm works is he has like this bone aesthetic kind of thing going on, and you could use different abilities like a shield, or an axe, or like he had a weird like sparkle thing going on for counterattacks.
God of War.
Yeah, but
Maybe.
you can't change your.
But your arm has.
It's all about
different
poise
abilities.
now. Too. So like it's more about breaking down the enemies. Like
Stamina.
Stamina,
Basically
yeah.
Neo, if you've ever played that. Basically, From Software, they saw the game Neo, and they're like, that's a good game, but we could do better. And that's what happened.
well, we don't know if it's better yet.
I've played Neo. From Software will destroy that game, brutally murder it.
But we
with
will
passion.
see.
I mean, we might see.
time does say that it will be good, but you
Time
never
does
know.
say. Time does
Right?
say. Yes.
I mean,
Right.
it is like their third major game.
But I like
like there's kind of a curse with.
another game I like that From
Years, I
Software
mean.
made is Bloodborne because it's goth.
Ooh,
And H.P.
yes.
Lovecraft. Who does not love H.P. Lovecraft?
I would
Am
love to
right?
play
I
Bloodborne.
hate H.P. Lovecraft.
Why?
Likes it.
Yeah.
Case closed. But like, wasn't H.P. Lovecraft? It's like a really gothic game. If you get scared easily, I would not play it. Great game, but I don't need to talk about it too much.
Okay, Zach.
Just that
What?
game.
Have
you
you
get
guys
scared-
heard of Call of Cthulhu?
Call of
That's
Cthulhu.
sounds
yeah,
familiar.
yeah.
It's made from the same people that made Outlast.
That's the new. That's the new.
I want
Yeah.
to play that game.
I want to play.
Ooh,
I haven't even
Outlast.
heard about it. What is it about?
Ooh.
What is
It's
Call of Cthulhu
it's
about?
it's H.P. Lovecraft. Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, all right. I live to
Yeah.
antagonize Zach and make him angry any way possible I
But he
can.
can't.
Dude, you haven't you gotten like we just never mind.
What Jacob was trying to say is, haven't you got our chemistry? We're so
Yeah.
different and unique.
Yes, we're so quirky.
No, we're not.
Don't ever do
We
that.
listen to
Don't
Billie
stop,
Eilish.
stop. Don't ever do that again, all right?
But about that, what's Call of Cthulhu game about? Like, what is it like?
Outlast.
apparently
but-
it's like about this guy that's investigating a murder, I'm pretty sure, and there's like cultists and stuff that worship Cthulhu.
Of course, cultists.
And then you get to see it looks scary. It's pretty scary.
Interesting.
I mean, but
it's like similar in the sense that you can't like really fight back. You just gotta like.
hopefully they don't pull an Outlast 2 though, because that game was not that good from what I heard. I didn't play it, but a
I
lot
saw
of
some
people said.
gameplay. It didn't.
I-
It
I
didn't
wa-
seem too good.
I watched gameplay. I thought it looked pretty good.
But did you play the first one?
Well, yeah, I played it with you.
Yeah, the first one. The first one just looked better. I don't know. I don't think they did the.
Have you played the first one or the second one?
I haven't played. No, I said it looked better.
You haven't played.
I
either
have
of them,
played.
though.
I have played the first one. Yes. Jesse literally just said he played it with me.
Well, I just asked you, and you didn't really answer it. But it's okay.
So, are you guys excited for the second no, not Outlast. Sorry, Last of Us.
No, I haven't played the first one.
Yeah, I haven't even
Really?
played the first
First
one.
one.
Really?
First one was good.
Dude,
I'm not buying a PS4 for it.
I beat.
Wait, is it on PC?
Wait, you're gonna
Nope.
buy it for the
Well,
last?
You forget PlayStation.
I got a
Tell us about
PS4
Last of
Pro
Us 2.
for Christmas.
They
Yeah,
buy a
tell us
bunch
about
of good
Last of Us 2, why
exclusives
you-
and they don't.
So,
do
well-
PC.
Excited for it?
Yes, I am. I beat Last of Us. I think 2 or 3 times. One time I just played it in one night.
On the PS3, or did you get it on
PS3,
the
and
PS?
then
okay.
I ordered the remastered, and
Yeah.
now I'm playing on the hardest difficulty,
Oh.
which is very tough. They got rid of the whole HUD, so you don't know how much health
Yeah,
you
you have
have,
to depend on the listening.
and you don't. Yeah, and the whole like, you wait. Did you play it?
I've played it. Yeah, I played the multiplayer more than the campaign, which is kind of sad. But
That's sad. You gotta play the campaign. It's great.
damn. Last of Us 2. That's a zombie game.
Yeah.
Another zombie game. What is it?
Days Gone.
Daisy.
Gone.
Daisy.
Dude, that
Motorcycle.
looks
Daisy,
good.
right?
I was gonna say Daisy, but I didn't mean to say that. I
Days
meant
Gone
Days
does
Isn't
look good.
Daisy just like an armor with zombies?
Yeah,
That's
it's
what
the
it is,
same
yeah.
engine, but Days Gone.
Dude.
That looks
Motorcycles.
good. I'm excited for that. I'm probably gonna get that because that looks sick.
I'm gonna wait till it comes out till I get. I usually
Have you
pre-order
guys heard
games,
about it?
but I'm gonna
Yeah, a
wait.
little bit.
I haven't
That's
heard of
that's been teased for a while,
It's-
hasn't it?
Who's the dude from The Walking Dead with the crossbow?
Daryl,
Daryl.
It's basically Daryl the zombie game.
pretty much. It's
Wait,
like
Daryl's in that gone.
No,
in
no,
that,
no,
that,
no,
that-
no, the
that-
character
but he's
is
saying,
very
like,
similar.
It's
Yeah.
like he's a biker and like a badass, and it's just
sounds kind of stupid.
No,
You have to,
it's
like,
it
take
actually
care
looks
Just
pretty
kidding.
good.
Just kidding.
It reminds me. It's like if Last of Us was like mixed with what's the one movie? The Brad Pitt movie that I hate.
World War Z.
World War Z. It's like World War Z and Last of Us combined, but good.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. We'll see.
I think.
It has a chance. I know it has like a 25% chance of being bad.
No, you know, it's
'Cause
like
I've watched a lot of gameplay of
it
it.
reminds me of Uncharted. Also, I think
Yeah.
isn't it Naughty
Those
Dog?
guys, the developers of Days Gone, they made Uncharted: Golden Abyss on the
Yeah,
PS
yeah,
Vita.
that's what I
That
thought,
is
that's
why
what
it
I
has
thought.
similarities.
Or I don't know if it's Naughty Dog, but
Uncharted.
I know they did Uncharted. So yeah,
That's E3. That was announced. This is like E3 from last year. Stuff we're
Yeah.
talking about.
it's.
You can't really think of any. There's the Spider-Man game.
I got
Actually,
that.
Good.
I got it.
Oh, you
The,
got it?
Yeah, I played it a little bit.
The
How'd you like it?
DLC does not seem that good
For what?
for the Spider-Man.
I don't.
It-
I didn't even buy it.
You didn't?
Yeah.
I thought you
I'm not
got
buying
Tobey
the DLC
Maguire.
for that game. The Tobey Maguire suit was free.
Was it
Like,
really?
I don't need to buy any
Oh,
of the DLC then.
shoot.
Yeah, I know they were gonna. I think that's what they were gonna do. Is they're gonna wait till Christmas, but then they got a whole bunch of fans sending them death threats. So
Yes.
they're like, all right, we'll give it to you early. Jesus, calm down.
Literally, like people were sending death threats to the one of the developers because they didn't have the Sam Raimi suit.
I want the Sam Raimi suit with Spider-Man. Now or you die. That's basically what is happening. Twitter's a dangerous place.
Colin, what do you think about the DLC? I don't have a PS4, so I can't play it. So I looked it up, looked at the DLC names and stuff, and they're just boring names, like generic, like gang.
Yeah, well, they're the
warfare.
names. I don't care about the names. I care about the content.
And well, I watched the first DLC, the Black Cat one, and it was kind of just average, like.
Insomniac kind of sucks at DLCs. I played Sunset Overdrive. I played the living hell out of that
Oh,
game.
I love Sunset Overdrive.
The DLCs were okay. You know, they kind of suck at doing their DLCs, in my opinion. But the games they make are fantastic. Just they're not good at making DLC. Yeah, and that is the most important thing.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Like, I literally
Exactly.
cannot play Sims 4 because it's just so bad. Like, there's no game.
Wait, really?
Literally, and every pack is like $25. It's like you can't have.
Dude, yeah.
It's like there's no kids, there's no dogs, there's no apartments, there's nothing if you
Dude,
actually just buy
and,
the game.
in
Without a
Sims
pack.
4, yeah, I was looking at that. Back when the Christmas sale was going on, I was
I thought
looking
it's
at.
still going on. Or
It might
What
be.
kind of game even is Sims? I've never played it.
it's like a simulator.
Wait, hold on.
It's
Let me just
basically
let me
your
just say this
God.
really quick, 'cause you guys are gonna drop your jaws. So I was looking at the DLC for The Sims 4, and it was all off. It was on for $5. Maybe it was The Sims 3. Sims 3 have a lot
The
of-
Sims 4, you could get the actual game for $5 right now.
Yeah, well, the DLC was $5 or $10, right? And I was like, all right, well, there's a lot. And then I look at the price to just buy it all, and it was $105
And that's while
on
it's still on sale, and most of them are 25% off.
It's crazy.
It's like
I
ridiculous.
bought every single Valve game for like $5, all right? And
Yeah,
the
right.
Sims DLC is like 105 on sale. It's crazy.
Damn you, EA. You and your silly gimmicks. Burn. EA Access. No, I don't want access to that shit.
Is I heard I don't know if it's true, but like I know my brother said, is CS:GO free now?
Yeah, it's free. But no,
I
actually,
was
CS:GO
shocked
did
when I
something-
heard about that.
CS:GO did something really stupid.
They
So
went free to play.
Apparently, yeah.
but
It's getting
but
burnt to
listen,
the ground
listen,
now.
you
You're
can-
you're not gonna
no,
want to
no,
play it
listen,
anymore.
listen. You guys can spend $15 and get cases. But guess what? They didn't change the key system. You have to still pay $1 for
The community's gonna go down to the
for-
ground, but the
you pay
economy of the game's gonna go
$15
up.
to be able to spend more money. It's
Well, what they did is they're like, well, the cases make people addicted, so they made it free to play, inviting more addicts to the CS:GO Lotto scene.
Hell yeah.
no,
Basically.
you can't open cases without spending $15.
Oh,
So you need to spend 15. It's the dumb. Like it just doesn't make sense.
I don't really care about CS:GO
Yeah,
anymore.
I was surprised. I didn't believe it when I heard it.
I
It
think
was
you
free.
also need it to equip skins, but like you're not gonna be getting good skins if you don't open
Hey,
cases.
Jesse, what skins do you like wearing?
I like wearing Jacob's skin every Monday.
Yeah. I don't mind doing that every once in a while, but I don't want to freak him out, so.
Did Colin get bored?
Ah,
Wait, what's your name, other camera guy?
Dakota.
Dakota? Oh yeah, I knew that. Sorry, I'm bad with names because I'm a dude.
Yeah, you're a dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a dude.
That makes sense.
Just kidding.
Doing a little ASMR there, buddy.
Yeah, Jesse, do you watch ASMR? Oh.
Piece of shit.
Ooh.
Excuse me?
He just
Schism? Schism?
Schism?
Schism.
I love that song. You know that song?
Oh, yeah.
Schism by Tool? Schism by Tool?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesse, do you
yeah.
listen to Tool?
It's my
you-
favorite band, dude.
Alice in
It's my
Chains?
favorite rapper.
Dude,
Jesse,
I'm
do you-
excited. There was a new update.
On the Tool album?
Yes, all the recordings are done. It's just mixing now.
Damn.
It should be out in a few months. I am so excited.
That's quite good. That's cool. Hey, Jesse, do you know about the band Alice in Chains?
No.
I
All right,
you
we're
do,
gonna
in
take
my
a
mind.
1 minute break real quick. Jesse, I actually haven't. Probably asked you a couple times, but you haven't actually given an answer. I don't think a straight one. But what do you think about Cowboy Bebop from the little you've watched of it? Or
I liked it.
yeah,
I liked the 1 or 2 episodes I watched.
dude, it is great. It is a really good show. If you can, you should really If you can watch it by yourself, you
And
should
I don't
watch
even
it.
like anime.
Dude,
I
it-
watched the first episode, but I was like half asleep and I passed out at the end of it, and then I just never went back to it.
dude, you've got to go back.
Yeah, I introduced Jake to Cowboy Bebop, and he found his
Worst
passion.
decision of Zach's life.
I started watching I think it's like Soul Eater, I think.
Soul Eater.
Colin, what animes do you
I
watch?
just started watching the 7 Deadly Sins.
I've watched a lot of stuff. Right now, I'm watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I've
I've
heard
heard
of that
about
a
that, yeah.
lot.
I actually haven't watched in a while. I've been meaning to get back to it. I've been watching. Actually, I haven't been caught up. I've been watching Goblin Slayer as well. That one's kind of been a little controversial because they get into some racy subjects there, but it's pretty good in my opinion. I watched all of Dead Man Wonderland. I watched One Punch Man.
Ooh,
Punch
that's a
Man.
good one.
Yeah.
They're
Punch
doing
Man
a
is a
new
good one.
season
I heard about
soon.
that.
Yeah.
Of course, I've watched every kid that started watching anime between 2012 and 2014 has all seen Attack on Titan and Sword Art
Yeah.
Online.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
seen those.
Jesse
Ah.
loves
Watch Rick and
Attack
Morty?
on Titan.
Sword Art Online.
Watch Rick and Morty?
Oh.
Of course, I've seen everybody's watched Rick and Morty. I
All of
watched
it?
I watched the first season. I wasn't able to see the second season. I watched the
Lucky.
first season of Food Wars.
Yeah, wait, wasn't
Uh,
the second season really bad for
No,
Rick
the
and Morty?
second season was pretty good. The third season was.
There's a third season?
Yeah.
There's a third season for Attack.
Sorry, we completely
No, we're
cut
talking
you
about
off.
Rick and Morty, Zach.
But there is a third season for Attack on
Oh.
Titan.
I never really
Dude,
watched
I haven't
Rick and
even
Morty. I
watched
only
the
watched,
second
like,
season because I
4
don't think it
episodes.
came to Netflix yet. Did it?
No, me and you watched the second season together.
Only a little bit. I don't. You watched more of it without me.
Oh, yeah.
So you've seen
I
it.
still have the entire season at my house.
So what else have you seen? Attack on Titan.
I've only seen the first episode of the season.
And wait, actually, what do you use? Like, do you use Netflix or?
I started off with Netflix. Then I started watching stuff on Hulu because they had more. But
Yeah, Hulu is good.
I don't have Hulu anymore, so now I just either look it up on YouTube or I just watch it on Crunchyroll.
Is Crunchyroll free?
Yeah, you can make it free.
Have you
account.
guys seen Death Note?
I've seen like
I watched
the
Death
first
Note.
12 episodes of Death Note, then I just kind of got sick of it.
Yeah, I watched until a certain thing happens.
It
and I
gets.
stopped watching.
Let's just
the show.
spoil it because
No.
when one
wanna
of the
spoil
main characters dies, don't continue watching it because it gets so bad. Because they make a replacement, but it's not a good replacement. It's an annoying little child.
Yeah, I stopped watching after the main investigator died.
You did good.
The guy with the black hair.
you
What
did-
was his name again? Do you remember his name?
Yeah, the little child.
Was it?
The little
the-
child.
the
I want
dude
to
who
take
sits
him
weird
and punt
holds
him.
everything
so
funny.
No.
There's the movie too. They did a movie too for Death Note. What do you guys
There's
think
Light
about that one?
Yagama. That's the guy that had the Death Note.
Yeah.
Who was the guy? Who was the main at the beginning? The guy with the black hair.
L.
L.
Yeah, L.
Yeah.
The one who
Emo
sat
L.
weird and held the everything funky.
That's
Yeah,
all we're
that's
gonna
L.
say because they might want to watch it later. So yeah, it's all right.
This is how L sat. This is my cosplay.
If you want to get
of
into
L.
anime, it'll be good.
I watched Tokyo Ghoul as well. That one was like
My friend loves that show.
I really did not like the main character. All the other supporting characters I was a big fan of, but the main character he's a little crybaby.
Yeah,
But,
I've been meaning to watch that
Humbly.
one.
And
It's
then
good,
there's-
right?
It's pretty good, yeah.
How many seasons are there?
They did 2 seasons and then they just carried it on with the manga.
Ah,
My favorite anime is Berserk.
I've been meaning to get into that.
It is so good.
yeah.
Don't
me
watch
too.
the new one, the old one, like from
Is-
like the 90s. Or
Is
80s.
Berserk on Crunchyroll? Like, what do you watch it on?
I watched it on a weird website.
Yes, movies.
Yes. No.
No, really?
Oh no,
One,
I
two,
watched it on a
three?
different one. It was like some weird off website because I had to like go deep in for the English dub.
Is Zach in the
So-
frame?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but Berserk's
He's not
great.
cropped out, right? Because that bothers me
'Cause-
a little bit.
No, he's all set.
All right.
But like, what I like about Berserk is that it just goes from it's just this typical knight stuff, and then it might ups the game a little bit.
Also,
It takes it to
Dark Souls
100.
took a lot.
it takes it to 100. But
Dark Souls took a lot of inspiration from that show.
Bloodborne
Right?
as well. From Software takes a lot of inspiration from like Berserk, and I just love. It's such a good. I don't want to spoil it though, but it's great stuff about the human soul.
But Jesse,
It's good
watching
stuff.
Seven Deadly Sins, that's a weird one, because it's
dude, this kid, the bartender. I don't want to
Dude, this
spoil too
kid-
much about it, but he finds this girl.
Go back to one of the classics here. Have you guys seen Akira?
I've heard about
Sounds
it. I want to
familiar.
see it so bad.
If you guys have to watch Akira.
I think they're making that into
What's
a
it
movie.
on?
I believe.
Who's making it into a movie?
I don't know. I heard something about them making Akira into a live action movie. I'm kind of
I
scared.
really hope that they don't.
Yeah, live action anime movies are kind of
Death
bad.
yeah, Death Note. Ooh.
Akira was
Dude, I used to think that was good.
beautiful. It's
Dude, the Berserk movie was
Yeah,
like.
then I watched
Is
the
that based
anime.
off a manga?
And then I rewatched the movie.
yeah,
after.
it is. They did a manga of it first, which was a lot more detailed.
Yeah, I saw the artwork for the manga. I was like, holy crap.
It's beautiful. It's like I can't remember. I think it was they made the movie early to late 80s. It was in the 80s or really early 90s, but it's pretty much because of how popular it was both in Japan and when it came out here is the reason why anime is so big as it is today.
yeah.
So it's an important thing to watch just from a historical point, and it tells the story beautifully. The story itself is amazing. The animation is wonderful because everything is hand drawn, and when you watch it, it's stunning. Just once that sets into your head that somebody drew this frame by frame, it just blows you away. It's beautiful.
I really want to watch it. There's
What's
like
it
another
on?
one. Yeah.
I know it's on Hulu, so if you have Hulu, you can watch it there.
I gotta look for it. Another
Crunchyroll.
It's probably on Crunchyroll as
Another
well.
good one is A Ghost in the Shell. I like that one as well. That is quite
They
well.
wait, is that what that one movie with Scarlett Johansson is? Is that like the adaptation?
Yeah, but the movie that it's based on is really damn good. The animated one is fantastic. That's like, I don't know if that was hand drawn as well, but the animation in there is great, and the soundtrack is bloody amazing. I love the soundtrack of that show. Movie. It's a movie.
The whole like ambiance and environment that you get from Akira, really, you could see that it was taken from a lot more after that. It's the whole classic like, kind of Neo Tokyo thing. Like in the future, everything's kind of like it's a real cyberpunk kind of thing.
Wait, is
Yeah,
Neo
like
Tokyo
Blade
good?
Runner.
Neo.
Is there a Neo Tokyo?
Wait, no, wait. Neo. What's that thing called?
Nazi?
There's one called
No.
Neo Yokio.
No, there's this anime. On Netflix. It's like Neo something. You know the thing Elijah always talks about? Neo Yoko.
Neo Yoko.
Oh,
Isn't that the one that
yeah.
has the weird looking dude with like the pink hair or whatever? Am I thinking of something else?
It's pink. Yeah, there's a lot of pink, I think, but he's
I've
like
never seen that,
feel
but
so left out
I've
now.
seen it on Netflix, but I haven't watched it.
yeah, I've been like I looked at it and it looked a little like boring, honestly.
But like Akira and like Ghost in the Shell have like the cyberpunk aesthetic,
Mm-hmm.
and that influenced Blade Runner. And the Blade Runner movies are great. I mean, not great. I mean, it's kind of controversial because those movies can kind of be boring. Because, a
It
lot
depends on your standpoint.
It all
with
depends
it.
on your
Has anyone watched Bird Box?
I
Bird
watched
Box.
it.
What's Bird
Is it
Box?
like really scary?
Oh, the
No,
scary
it's
movie.
not
No, it's
scary
not
at all.
scary. I felt it was kind
You
of
wanna watch it?
overrated. It wasn't bad.
I heard, yeah.
It was. I thought it was really interesting.
I feel like it's very overhyped, but I think
I
it's
still haven't
pretty good.
watched it. I've heard so much about it. Everyone's like, "Oh, so scary."
no,
it's
it's
not
not
scary at all.
The
yeah.
concept of it just does not interest me at all. I've seen it advertised. I'm not.
It's
gonna
pretty
watch it.
much
I thought it
a
was
quiet
interesting.
place,
I
but
mean,
you can't
like,
see instead of hearing.
There
I
was
don't watch
parts of it that
anything,
were
so I don't
just
even know
terrible.
what A Quiet Place is. I haven't even seen that movie. So, like, what's the concept of Bird Box?
Bird Box,
Box-
pretty much. Okay, so you figure out like 10, 20 minutes into the movie that like there's like these like monsters. You never actually see the monsters. Basically, they show themselves to you, and if you look at them, they show themselves as like the biggest thing you've lost or like the saddest thing possible. And
Alright,
if you
so
see
stuff that
them,
will
you kill
traumatize.
yourself.
Or you become insane.
Yeah, or you go insane. But I think you kind of need to be insane prior or something like that.
Yeah, you need to be. You need to have a mental health issue, and if you do, then you just go insane and you try
And
to
then
get
you
other
try to
people
get
to
other
look at it.
people to
So
look at it.
reverse therapist. That's basically what they are.
Yeah.
Monsters.
Wait.
But I don't like how they portrayed the monster as like it almost says I don't know like
What do you
the
mean?
the way like the wind moved like the bushes. I don't like that. It made it feel like almost.
Oh, so they don't just
magical.
play the
I'm glad
monsters.
they did that because I'm.
Well, I know I'm glad that they didn't show it either, but I wish
Yeah.
they would have done something more kind of cooler, like with the way, because like.
You want to know?
I don't know. It almost made it feel kind of magical to me, like it was like
Something
a
like
wind or something.
more like horrifying than whimsical, right?
Not even that. Like, I
what
mean,
they should have.
it could have been scary, like, 'cause, like just the unknown thing, right? I don't like how they made it zoom out. I wish that they would have done something more indie, maybe, where like you actually didn't see
yeah, they
with
didn't
these
show the
characters. You
monsters.
know, like maybe it was just a close up of their face and them freaking out.
I kind of like them showing the monster. Cause like, that's what I liked about Evil Dead, The Thing, is like you
well,
see
yeah, but
the makeup
some-
and it's just so
well,
oppressive.
it's also like with that because like it's not like a monster. You know what
it's
I mean?
the fear of the unknown, Zach.
Well, yeah, I
you
know.
have to
Well,
build
no,
up
it's not
tension.
even that. I'm glad that they didn't add in some crappy CGI monster that would have just ruined the whole thing.
Well, yeah, but you could do it
Yeah.
like the old. I mean, you don't have to. I understand the fear of the unknown thing 100%, but I do like just the monster kind of thing. I don't know.
Well, no,
That
but the
movie-
whole thing is that it's not
It's
just
the
one
unknown.
No,
It's
not even that.
multiple.
It's not even just
You just
one
don't know.
monster. It's everybody sees it as something different. So how are you going to do that?
Yeah. Well, I just want to talk about.
I would have liked if it was like invisible, you know, but like the way that I don't know, when the bushes were moving, it wasn't intimidating. It just felt like a strong wind, and it was like, dude.
This is Bird Box, right?
Yeah, Bird Box.
Yeah, Bird Box.
Just wanna make
Like
sure.
like you felt that too. Like it wasn't
Yeah.
intimidating.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh, a wind.
Why is it called Bird Box?
There's birds in a box.
Basic. No.
Yeah. no, I'm
No,
not
no.
even kidding.
Yeah,
There's birds in
pretty
a
much,
box, and they
Like
freak out.
canaries and birds sense when the thing's around, so
And they
like
freak
they'll
out.
carry them around.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
But
kind of
the thing is,
like
that
what
doesn't make sense,
miners
is
would
you
do.
can hear
in-
it.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
caves
yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
And when the air was starting to go, the birds would
Yeah,
stop
pretty
singing.
much that.
The thing is, though, like,
Some people.
yeah, there's a lot of death.
The
Which,
main character, I'm not gonna say.
Yeah, you don't want to spoil it. It's kind
but
of a
the
new
thing
movie.
is that they kind of you kind of think people like, you know, who's gonna die and who's not.
Pretty much, because the way they do it is, it's like they show they
do
show
it
like
like,
the end. No,
they
they
do
don't
it-
show the end. It's like coming back
no, they
and
do
forth.
it like they
It
do
jumps
it like
around.
what's
It's
the
like
movie
there's
called?
one scene.
You know that movie
Pulp
that,
Fiction.
yeah,
Pulp
they do it
Fiction.
like Pulp Fiction. Yeah, I like how I just need to sing the song and you guys know exactly what it is.
Dick Dale.
They do it like that, where it jumps around the times, but they don't do it well, you know? Like,
Yeah, I didn't like any of the river scenes. I just
those are my
wanted.
favorite parts.
Speaking of
No,
Pulp
my favorite parts were the beginning. I was like, oh, go back, you
Guys,
bastards.
speaking of Pulp Fiction, Quentin Tarantino directed that movie.
Yes,
That's a
we
fun
know.
fact.
Alright, but we're still
He's
talking
coming
about
out with a
Bird
new movie.
Oh, is he?
Wow.
Yeah.
Is he?
What?
It's, you know the Manson killers, I believe, was it?
Charles Manson?
I think. Yeah, I think it's about that.
Cult guy?
Yeah, the cult dude with the
Swastika on
Kool-Aid.
his head?
Yeah. I think that he's doing a movie about that dude.
Dude, I'll probably see that.
Leonardo DiCaprio, I think.
Wait, were you in Sam's class when he made the picture of like Charles Manson
No.
and he handed it in. Yeah.
In art?
Yeah, in art.
Yeah.
He had to make a.
Silly goose.
Sam's a silly guy.
But
Have
yeah,
you
he's-
guys seen The Hateful Eight? Another
Yes.
Quentin Tarantino film.
I haven't seen it.
It's a good movie if you watch the last 40 minutes.
It takes a long time to build up to it, but once it does, it's a very enjoyable movie.
Yeah, it's like
I think I
You
got
need to
bored
im-
in the beginning and like I was tired.
if you
So
have
I
a good attention span, it's a great movie. But if you don't, then you're not. You're probably not. Gonna
It's
make
more
it
of a
to the end.
mood movie.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Quentin Tarantino movie,
Ooh,
David?
that's gonna be a tough one. Probably Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction.
Definitely Pulp Fiction.
See, I didn't really like Pulp Fiction that much. Like,
Why?
it was good, but
Kill Bill.
Kill
I
Bill
love
was
that.
good.
You know, the thing is, I had also a lot of hype building up to Pulp Fiction, like,
Yeah.
because I heard a lot
I watch
about
that
it,
when
and I
going
heard
to see
like,
movies.
how good it was. Everybody said how
Pretty
good
hyped up for me too, though.
I didn't
reach my expectations.
I didn't even know what
built it up a
Pulp
little too
Fiction
much.
was when I went to see it.
Just turned off just now.
Okay.
We're just gonna
All
end it.
right.
We're gonna end it.
Well, thank you all for watching. This might be a long one.
This has been the DingoCast, and we're signing out.
See ya, San Diego.
Bye-bye.
Woo!
You little devil. You little devil. All right, see you.